Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Harshal Verma, studying in class 8 in Hyderabad. Today we will be discussing about Linux. So there are basically three types of operating systems: Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Mostly everybody knows about Windows and Linux as they are the most used operating systems. However, many people don't know about Linux, or if they know, they have not used it and they don't know how to use Linux. So in this video, we will get started with Linux. So first of all, what is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system. It is a free OS kernel that is used in many systems. Source code is public, so anyone can use it to modify. Okay, I want to tell you one thing. There are a lot of distros of Linux like Ubuntu, Fedora, Mint, and there are a lot more. But those are the distros of Linux which are operating systems. The most powerful ones from build Linux from scratch in Arch Linux, to GUI ones like Debian, Mint, Fedora, and Ubuntu, to many other type of distros. But here you might be confused that is Linux an operating system or something else. Well, Linux is told as an operating system for many people, but it is actually a kernel. As it is written here, it is actually a kernel, not an operating system. So let me explain what a kernel is. A kernel is a type of base of the operating system which tell the operating system like, hey operating system, you need to boot this operating system, like hey PC, boot this operating system or boot that operating system. Many people you might have seen in many videos, they used to say we are dual booting the operating systems. Dual booting means booting two operating systems on one computer. So that requires a kernel. And this Linux is a kernel. It is not an operating system, it's a kernel. And the source code is public, anyone can use and modify. So you guys don't use Linux and you might think no one uses Linux. But actually most of the servers and supercomputer cloud platform uses Linux. And you might be surprised to know that you use Linux without knowing that you actually. Many of you guys on the viewers in this video will have a smartphone. Many of the people are watching this video in the smartphone. So basically, smartphone is made on Linux. Yes, it is made on Linux. And also, the car digital screen which you see, made on Linux. Mostly all the smartphones, all the car screens, everything is made on Linux. And even I'm making my video on Linux. Basically, I'm not making on Linux, I'm making on Ubuntu. Why people choose it? So people basically choose it for security, stability and strong customization. Here, customization do not mean personalizing a PC and changing the background and that all. That is possible. But customization here means molding it in your way. Linux is an operating system which you can mold in your way. Here you can see this is all the dock. In my operating system this is Ubuntu, so I have a dock here. So in your operating system it may be different, but every operating system has a terminal. So what you can do is you can click on Windows key, super key, that is for for Ubuntu it is. For other operating systems, you can just open the terminal by clicking this terminal icon, and the terminal will open. So here the terminal, this is the terminal, and this terminal is in every Linux operating system. So basically, I was talking about that. Normally in computers like Windows and Apple, you need to install many things by your own, like C++, C, Python compiler. Here in Linux, it is always by installed. For C, you can use for compiling C, you can use GCC command, and for compiling C++, you can use G++ command. And for running Python, you can use obviously Python 3 command or Python command. So basically, this is actually a very customizable OS. and many devs choose it because there are a lot of things which other OS don't have in it, like native terminal support, native many programming language have native support, and that all. And also many distribution packages in Linux have tools and apps. And one more thing I want to tell you, Ubuntu is actually very popular distro of Linux. Go to Google site, search on any trouble in Linux, you will get first Ubuntu. Okay, so I want to tell you one thing. How Linux was created. So the origin was in 1991. A guy named Linus Torvalds began Linux as a personal OS project. He sent a message saying, I am coding this exactly. I am making an operating system. Just a hobby, not big and professional. And that hobby is now powering lot of servers and everything worldwide. And mostly Linux is actually Unix, and not exactly Unix, but it is built on Unix. It is built on Unix. So basically Linux is completely open source like Unix, and the people will get to modify and share the Linux distros whichever they make the new ones. This is actually good for us because the community will make, so they will make the features which are actually required for the people, not the bloatware or telemetry apps, but the normal actual good apps which are actually required for the people. Community driven growth. Also, the Linux main advantage is that it has community driven growth. So the community is very big, and it will sometimes judge you for some things that you don't know, but mostly it will be very helpful, and it will help you for any kind of thing if you want. And if you are not getting the answers from the community, which is very rare, there are a lot of AI, you can ask them and search on Google also. However, today we are going to learn some basic Linux command which everybody must know for surviving in Linux. The first one is the ls command. So let's start with our terminal also here. I have my terminal ready here. So the ls command. ls command is basically a command that lists all the contents and contents in a current directory. ls means ls full form is list. ls full form is list. So they use shortcut command like ls for list for ls so that the people don't have to remember the full name. I am not criticizing, but many people sometimes forget the spelling of some simple word like list or something like that. So to remove that problem completely, they use shortcuts like ls and those all. It's very easy to remember also. And there are two useful options in ls command. First one is ls-l. So first of all, let's try the ls command here. It will show normally like this. So here you will see there are some purple ones, some blue ones, some green ones. So basically the green ones are the executables, the purple ones are the directories, and some pink ones are the media files and those all. So basically you will only see the normal files and folders here. You don't do you see any file or folder starting with a dot? You may see one, you may see like hello.py, but it's in the middle of a file. It is not starting of a file. What I mean is like dot file name, like this. You cannot see, right? There will be a lot of files like that, but you need to check, like you need to use a special attribute to do that. That attribute is called the -l attribute. So basically this is how it works. ls-l. -l means ls-long. L means long. It will show everything long. But here it will only show the permissions and everything in a lengthy way. But what we want is hidden folders and files also. Before we are going to that, let's see what is this. So you see this and this, a lot of things are there here. So these are all the commands, and these are all the permissions given to the folder, files, and the owner of the user, the date, the time they were created, and those all. There is one more attribute which is ls-a. ls-a shows all the files and folders starting with a dot. See here, I told you, right? See here and see here. I will clear this for you once. ls and ls-a. Well, you might you might have thought that how did I clean the entire terminal so fast? There is a shortcut key to do that. First command is clear command, and that will do clearing of the entire terminal. Control, and there is one more command, control plus L command. Control plus L command will not technically clear the terminal, but it will actually scroll it down so it looks like it is cleared. So see, everything is here, right? So I will just clear it. Clear it, and you see no scroll bar. Now we'll type something like hello, command hello not found, something we will type, and now I will press Ctrl L. Okay, like this it is coming, right? But here you see it is still there. That's why the Ctrl L command is used for actually scrolling down till you don't see the thing, but it's not used for clearing the terminal. So basically ls and ls-a. Let's get back to the topic. So here you see lots of dots, and some files starting with dot. Like here see git config, .copilot, .config, and .catch. These are all the hidden files. These are not meant to be shown to the user. And you might be wondering what is dot and dot are. I will tell you that we will get to that when we are studying the cd command. So now let's get back to the presentation. So here these are the useful options. You can note this down if you want, or else I will keep the description. In the description also I will keep the PPT so you can see if you want. Understand? Now let's come to the common pattern. Here ls/path. So normally right now we don't know how to change directories, right? So we will normally, if we press ls, I want to see the downloads file without going folder content without going into downloads. That's possible, but you need to do one thing. You need to type ls then ./downloads, or else you will get confused. Simply type downloads and you'll get everything here in downloads folder. Why I kept that / I will tell you later. That's a very programmer behavior. Actually I am also a dev, so I normally while typing I use that. So I will explain you that later. So you see here ls downloads, it shows all the files in the downloads. If you are not confused, see here ls means it is showing all of this, but I specified downloads, so it is showing all the files only in the downloads folder. Okay, and now let's clear this up. Alright, understood? So ls, then the folder name, like that keep. For example, if you keep something else, it will give ls cannot access this, no such file or directory. So basically, let's revise it again. I hope you understood. ls, then the attribute if you want, then the path like downloads. For downloads, keep the folder name. So I will explain you this ls/path command with an example. Everybody has a house. Everybody lives in a house. Some houses have CCTV cameras in them. If you have CCTV camera, good. If you don't have, still okay, nothing happens. So you have CCTV cameras in house. So when you go outside to a mall or something, or a shopping mall, then you used to check in the CCTV camera your house if somebody is coming or not, right? You don't come into the house to check if there is someone in the house, because you are already in the mall. You cannot simply come into the house to check if there is somebody in the house. So use the CCTV footage to check it. So that CCTV footage is we can connect that to this. So here the path is your home and the LS is the CCTV. So like CCTV, you will go to CCTV and then you will check that specific room. So CCTV, then that room. This is a good way to explain because some beginners will understand like this very well. So like this CCTV and house, alright, and combine ls-a flag. So for example, you want to see the hidden files, but you want to also see everything in it, like the hidden files permission. To do that, type ls-la or even ls-al. That will also work. Anything works. Linux doesn't care you are keeping LA or AL. He cares if the attribute is correct. If you type something random attribute, okay, this one works. If you type some random attribute, it doesn't work. Like here so here it doesn't work. These are the attributes which are not that much used. I also don't know them, so don't go deeper into them. I also don't know what are those. So ls-r and those are not that useful. The main ones are ls-l and ls-a. Understand? I hope you got the ls flag option you understood. If you have any doubts, please reach the comment section. You are fully free to reach. Let's come to the cd command. Well, this is easier than the ls command if you understand it well. So first let's understand what is the full form of cd. I wrote here in the PPT also. cd means change directory. cd means change directory. Understand? So as the name suggests, it used to change the directory. So first list the files. Now we are gonna slowly use the commands we have learned from the previous slide and those all. So we will get on the hands of that. Understand? And I will tell you one more thing later. But first let's do this. So here let's go to this here. So ls, understand? Here I typed ls. Now I have these many folders. Okay, I have these many folders, and the green ones are executable files. You cannot change them to that. If you type cd hello.py, it will give an error. Hello.py is not a directory, it will give an error. Understand? So cd command is basically for changing directories. Like let's see, cd downloads. Okay, understand? Now you accidentally got to another folder. So to get back to other folder, type cd dot dot. You will get to other folder. Understand? And then again you can cd blah 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 whatever you want. Understand? So basically we learned right now cd. For now we learned cd file name and cd dot dot. Understand? So these both are very useful in navigating the files and those all. It is very useful in managing the files, checking in the file what is in the file. Okay, and you might see the symbol here, this symbol, this curvy symbol, this symbol, the symbols that you are in the home directory. Normally when you open the terminal, you will normally be in the home directory. Understand? So in the home directory normally you will be. From there you can type ls and cd whatever you want. Okay, now I want to tell you, for example cd downloads you are in cd downloads, but I want to switch I wanted to go to my files, for example, but I accidentally kept cd downloads. So instead of going cd dot dot then cd my files, instead of that what you can do is simply type cd dot dot slash music and it works. You might be surprised, but it works because see, cd dot dot means what? Go back. So here we can break it down to understand it. Cd, hey Linux, change the directory. Hey Linux, change the directory to back. Hey Linux, from back, change the directory to music. So like that, it will change the directory to music. I hope you understood it, and very good if you understood it. Means if you didn't understand, if you have any doubts, again the comment section below. If any doubt, go to the comment section below. So basically, let's understand with the same home example. You are in a mall and now you are coming back to home. So what you can do is first you will get out of the mall. So cd dot dot you will do. Then again you will come back to house. So cd dot dot slash home. Like that. So here I just gave you an example. It is not there directly like that. Okay. So like that. Come back from the mall. Come into the house. Come back from the mall. Come into the house. So this thing can be related with the cd command. I hope it clicks. If it doesn't, please reach out in the comment section again. Yes, this one is a very important, a very easy command because it does not have, thankfully, it does not have any attributes to be remembered. It is simply pwd. Okay. Now you guys might be thinking, what is the full form of pwd? The full form of pwd is print working directory. Understand? Print working directory. P means print, W means working, D means directory. Understand? So what it does, it will print the path of what it is. So here I am at slash home slash harpoon. So this is my path. Understand? So this path is for my home directory, of course. So the pwd command simply does that. No options required for basic output. So let's connect this with a mall example. Same mall example. You are in a mall, but you don't know which mall you are. Sometimes it happens with some people. You are in mall, but you don't know which mall you are. So mostly what you do, you open Google Maps, click on your location, and you check your location, and then check what mall name it is, right? That Google Map or whatever, this is not sponsored. This is just an example. So whatever the Google Map is, that is here is working as pwd for your laptop. Okay. One thing I want to tell you, it will confuse the beginners. This works in Linux terminal only. It does not work in Windows terminal. How to use? If you want me to tell how to install WSL on Windows, which is for running Linux on Windows, please tell in comment section below. I will of course tell you. And there's one more way. I will tell you in the last section of the video and the section of the slide and those all. You can actually run whole Linux in your browser. Yep, I'll tell you the way. It's not sponsored. It is my suggestion, the dearly suggestion of me. Okay. So now there's nothing much in pwd. Just we need to remember pwd. So for example, we need ls, then ls dash a, ls dash al, then then ls, then the directory name like downloads. Understand? Then cd, the file name like downloads. Then cd dot dot to go back. Then cd dot dot slash harpoon, come back like that. Okay. And cd dot, yeah, I forgot this. cd dot is basically, dot means the current directory. So if you type cd dot, it basically will not do anything. cp command is the one which is the most useful command. Understand? So what does the cp command does? cp command copies files or folders to a new location. Understand? cp copies files and folders to a new location, but it keeps the original does not move it. It does not move it. So for example, I'm telling you are copying. Imagine you are in a high school or elementary school, and you are copying your friend's test. So you are not taking his exam paper and you are telling, "Ma'am, this is my exam paper." You are seeing his exam paper and copying what he is writing. Okay. So that's what does the cp command do. It copies. It does not remove the original path. Let's use an example for this. ls. So I will copy this hello.py. First let's see ls videos. What is in the videos? Okay. So this all is there, right, in the videos. So I will do cp hello.py /videos. Then ls hello.py is there. Now ls videos. Even hello.py here also. So ls hello.py outside also, hello.py inside also. See, hello.py outside, hello.py inside. So this is what the hello.py this is what the cp command does. So there are a few common save options, like -i prompts before overwrite. When you are copying the file, if you type -i, it prompts before overwrite. So and -n never overwrites. And -v shows a copy operation as it runs. So like it will show how it runs, like cp -v. Sorry. cp -v. So missing operand, right? That's a good news. So I'll copy hello.py to let's say my env. No, I accidentally kept my env. So it showed the copy of each operation. Wait. Sorry. I will go back. Yeah. So this it shows the copy of each operation. Now, if you didn't understand -i, let's use that also. hello.py to, let's keep books maybe. Oh yeah, sorry. I meant hello.py. So it basically does the same thing, and I don't think so it is much necessary. I don't suggest to use it for normal operations. So you can see ls hello.py, ls books, you will have hello.py. So basically it is there. So -i doesn't do anything much. Understand? It is just information, prompts before override and never overrides. And one more thing, there is a thing called tip. Tip is there is a thing called tip, yeah. And in that there is a thing called mv command. So for example, ls, understand, hello is there, right? So ls desktop. So there is literally nothing in desktop. So I will keep first ls. So mv command will move the command. Move command means, for example, you are moving houses. You have a rented houses and you are moving houses from house 1 to house 2. You will not copy the bed and keep there. You will not copy the chair and keep there. You will take the thing and you will keep in that house. So that's what the mv command does. So let's do practically hello.py, and let's do it desktop. ls hello.py disappeared, right? And let's ls desktop hello.py here. It actually moved the file. It did not copy the file, it moved the file. Fun fact, it is used for renaming the files also. I will show you. Okay, where is MV? So first of all, tell me one thing. If we type MV hello.py and I type hello my file.py, will it give an error? Tell me, will it give an error? Just drop your answers in the comment section below. Do not hit. You can pause the video if you want. Okay. So according to me, it should rename the file. Okay. It does not give any error, and it renamed the file to myfile.py. So basically, every file stands for move, but it actually surprisingly renames the file also. When I was studying the MV command, I also got surprised because I was thinking MV stands for move, so it should not rename the file, right? But later I got to know it actually renames the file also. Okay, now this is the most dangerous, the most important command in the video. Understand? What does RM mean? RM simply means remove. What RM does? Okay, let's go to PPT also for some time. What RM does? RM removes the file as told to the remove command. On some PCs, as my PC also, it will ask for confirmation before deleting. A basic syntax is RM source destination. Use quoted path when names included in spaces. Yep. So you cannot type like RM then my desktop or something like that. You cannot type. My desktop does not exist, so it will think my desktop is a separate file or folder. It is not a separate file or folder. Should be one, right? So if we type like RM, then if I type books, for example, books. Oh yeah. It will it is in desktop, so that's why it's not coming. RM books. So first of all, let's rename books so it looks good. So here also you need to use quotes for renaming the file with space, like books my book. Understand? ls book my books. Now RM books my book. So it will give error for everything. Why means it is thinking everything is different, because basically when you don't keep the quotes, RM thinks every name you kept is separated by space and Linux thing like that only, and that everything is separated by space, so it treats everything separately. To make it forced to treat everything together, so you need to use the quotes. My book. So here you will get an error, RM books my book. I knew it will give that error because it is a directory, it is not a file, So that's why we will use RM like test.sh, like that we use. So here see, I am getting asked. So you might think, why did I keep the error? Well, that I kept so that you understand that it gives error like that. I did not keep accidentally, I kept wantedly. Understand? So RM books my book. It actually, what it does not delete directories, or for more specifically I will show you books my book. It does not delete empty directories. Understand? Directory is not deleting, but when the directory is full, it still does not delete. So for it to delete the directory, you need to use another command. I will tell you. First, let's get thorough with the RM command. Okay, so let's ls. So see, before the test.sh was there, I typed rm test.sh. It asked me remove regular file test.sh. I typed y. Then I again ran ls. You see anywhere test.sh? No, right? That's the thing. So that's the thing which used to delete the files. And now delete the directories. rm-r. rm dash r. So I will tell you what does rm dash r mean. Rm means remove, dash r means recursively. Dash r means recursively. Okay, dash r means recursively. So now if you type books, my book, it will ask descend into directory. Yep, I want to remove regular. Yep, remove directory. Yep. So it will ask three times it will ask. Understand? So let me first check what is in my files. I hope nothing important. Okay, it is very important. So I will check which one is it. ls documents. Wait. Yep. Okay, this one is not that important. So I will clear this up. So see, rm. So first let's keep ls. So rm. So see, first let's confirm again. When you are using this command, which I am gonna tell you, double check, triple check, double check. I am getting to find. Double check what you are gonna do. rm dash rf. Remove recursively with force. It will not ask you anything. It will delete the file which are not meant to be deleted also. So rm dash rf documents. Done. ls documents is no longer there. So I need to again create the file. mkdir. I will explain you this. Right now I need to make this file or else it won't be complete. So rm dash rf. Before it asked for, if you remember, before it asked for deleting the files, right, in rm dash r, for rf dash rf it didn't, because I have told Linux to not ask rm dash rf. I highlighted it. F means force. Okay, calm down. rm dash rf slash. Never ever run this command. Please do not run this command. I am also not running because I like my system to be alive. rm-rf basically removes the root. Yep. So I will explain you first what is a root directory. The root directory is basically the parent of everything, the heart of Linux. Without root directory, nothing exists. Root directory, everything is under root directory. For some Mac OS, if somebody is watching here and he uses Mac OS, they know what is a root directory because they also have the same Unix based operating system, so they also have the slash system. But for Windows it is quite different. So for Windows users I will explain it. For Windows there are many kind of drives: C drive, D drive, F drive, E drive, D drive, Z drive, whatever. So C drive is the king of Windows. If you format C drive, we cannot, but if you somehow format it completely, Windows will die, but your other drives like D drive and C drive remains safe. Understand? So, but in Linux it is not the case. In Linux everything lives, and Linux and macOS it is not the case. Everything lives in the slash. So slash, everything lives in the slash. Slash is the root directory. Your D drive, E drive, whatever you name it, lives under the root directory. In Linux, they don't say it as a separate drive. They say it as a mounted drive, mounted folder or mounted drive. It is under slash folder. If you wanna see, I will cd slash. Now ls. You see run, right? Run. You see run, right? So I will cd run and then cd ls. And then cd, if you see here, media will be there. Media, see media, cd, media, ls, cd, her, pool, ls, you see journal and programs, right? So I'll switch to general, cd, general, okay? So these both are my drives. Yep, these both are the drives. Program and general both are my drives. So here the slash run slash media slash your username. In this path for every Linux operating system, your drive lives. So it is under the slash directory. See, I told you, right? Under the slash directory. So that's why if you delete slash directory, even your drives are gone. Yep, they are gone, everything gone. So right now I'm switching here, okay? CD, I told you the meaning of this. This is the user directory, understand? So this is the thing. Slash run, everything lives under the slash. So please do not use rm-rf, okay? I hope you understood, okay? If you have any doubts for any of the teaching I gave you, please ask in the comment, do not hide. Okay. Now enough navigating files and doing this, doing that. Now let's start creating files. Let's go to CLS, clear. Actually I'm still in the Windows mode. Actually I used Windows before, so now I'm switching to Linux. So nano command is used for making a file and opening a dedicated text editor for it. So like ls here, so we type nano. So the basic syntax of nano is nano, then the file you wish to create. So nano, I would wish to create hello.txt. So as soon as I created nano hello.txt, it opened a dedicated text editor for it. I will type hello guys, this is my channel named Harpool Labs. Please like and subscribe. So I wrote this text. Now you might be wondering if there are some Mac users or Windows users, how to save the file? Well, there is an easy way. On your keyboard, look at your keyboard, type Ctrl plus exit. On Mac, Ctrl plus exit. On Mac, it will be save and resolve. For Linux, I'm telling Ctrl plus X. Ctrl plus X. And then it will ask you a question, save modified buffer. Don't get too much deep meaning into that. What it want to ask is, do you want to save a file or not? 3 options are there, yes, no or cancel. I will explain what each option does. Yes, it will save the file and will exit from the text editor. No, it will not save the file and it will also not create the file and it will exit from the text editor. Cancel. You accidentally press the exit button, so pressing cancel, Ctrl plus C, it will again go back to text editing mode. So here I am pressing Ctrl plus Y, then you get like this, right? Then press enter, so you get out. So like this you got it. Now again you can type nano, now again you can type nano hello.txt and again Ctrl X you can do. Okay, so I'm not cutting any clip here, as you can see. I'm not cutting any clip here. What I'm doing is, there is a thing called arrow up and arrow down key on your keyboard, right? This is for Windows CMD also. Press arrow up to go up in the history. For arrow down, going down in the history. Yep, it works like that. Huh? Okay. Now I want to tell you a thing. There is a common save option. This is a node, not a save option. If you make a file with dot in the starting, it will not show the file. However, you can access it via the ls-a command, as we learned earlier. Okay, so let me remove hello.txt y. Now I will create nano.hello.txt. Alright, hello important info first like. Okay, now if you type ls, you will not see anything, right? I made the file with the dot. I made a file with a dot. As when I was explaining ls command, I told you with ls-a you can view all the files with a dot and hidden files. Basically the files with a dot are hidden files, and they will not show if you run the regular ls command. Okay, sorry, this is the second time. So here you see hello.txt is there, but the thing is, it is not visible in normal ls command. I told you right. See, I told you right. So this is how it works. Okay. So I hope you understood nano command. So nano means like you are making the file, and you are making the file. Understand? You're making the file and opening a dedicated text editor for it. And if you want to make notes, you can make the notes, or else I'm gonna send the PPT in the description also. You can see the description and take it also from there. Okay. Now, for example, sometimes you want to make. Okay, first of all, I will remove rm hello.txt. Right. Clear. So sometimes you want to make a file, but you don't want to open the text editor for it. For that purpose, there is a command called touch command. Touch command looks like this. You will type touch, then space, then the file you want, like hello.txt. It made a file, but it did not open a dedicated text editor for it. See, makes a new file without opening a text editor by default. Understand? What touch does? It makes a new file but without opening a text editor by default. So the basic syntax I showed you, touch file you wish to create. Use quoted paths when you're including with spaces. You know that. I hope so. So touch, then quotes. So I'll show you why should I tell. Touch, then quotes, then the path you want. This is how you can create use a touch file. And in this also the same thing applies. If you create with a dot and starting, it will not show the file. Okay. Now there is a special tip. To make directories, we don't use the touch command. We use the mkdir command. Syntax is same. Mkdir folder you wish to create. Okay. So remember that time I created a document folder after using rm-rf, and I removed the documents folder again. I created with mkdir. If it comes here, I'll show you. It will not mostly. Yep. See, mkdir. I did not type it. I went up in the history and I showed it. So mkdir documents. So here it will show the error because it already exists. Okay. So this error comes because when you type a file name but it already exists, so it shows the error. So mkdir is basically used for making folders. So like mkdir my first folder, ls my first folder. Understand? To remove it, rm-rf r my first folder y. Okay, understand? So this is how we can create directories with mkdir. Okay, so mkdir basically stands for make directory. Touch means you are touching the file and creating it, you are not going into it. Next, using the cat command. Cat command is easy. Clear. Cat command is easy. Here you have hello.txt, right? So mostly, first before seeing that what is written there, before seeing the syntax, tell me, I want to see the thing which is there in hello.txt. How will you see it? Normally the way which you know is nano hello.txt. Then you will see whatever you want to type. So wait. So now you will type nano.txt. You will see everything in it, and then you can again Ctrl X and you can again see the file. But there is a new way in there is another way in Linux to read the files without going into the text editor mode. That is cat then hello.txt. Actually, one thing I want to tell you, if you use cat then some other file which doesn't even exist, it will give the error no such file or directory. Understand? Oh wait man. Yeah. So understand, So we get the error no such file or directory. So cat's full form is concatenate. Cat's full form is concatenate. If you are a developer, if you're not, it's okay. Concatenate normally means joining the things. So I'm gonna make one more file here, nano.txt. I'm typing some random things here, or else why should I type random? Hello, like and subscribe. I kept too many times like and subscribe, so again I will keep, because why not? Okay, so cat hello.txt, cat htt.txt. So we get like this, we'll get differently. But what I want, bro, I wanted to show in the same line. So what you can do is cat hello.txt htt.txt txt. So like blah blah blah, hello, like and subscribe. And one more thing, if we reverse the order, htt.txt, then hello.txt, it will show in the opposite order. See here, first the gibberish text, then the actual text, then here first actual text, then the gibberish text. Understand? I hope you understood this. If you have any doubts, you can check in the comment section also. Now these are the key takeaways. 1 minute, I close the terminal, I think nobody. Now let's get the takeaways. Why Linux matters? It runs on all the server, desktop, Android devices and embedded system. Some people who use StreamOS, StreamOS is made on Linux. Android system is made on Linux. And the car system is also made of Linux. It is secure, stable and flexible. It began by a student named Linus Torvalds in 1991, inspired by Unix ideas. And it grew through global community and contributions and distribution. Then, commands to unlock power. Yep. Let's start with ls, cd, pwd and cp for daily tasks. Practice at terminal to build speed and confidence. This is true. You might have heard, practice makes a man perfect. Practice into terminal, become perfect. Okay guys, this is some practice. Okay, now I want to tell you one thing. Make a file, we will learn this. Not sponsored. Guys, this is not sponsored. So mostly what you can do for sometimes, if you don't have Linux, like Mac people have Linux, but for Windows people, sometimes normally they use WSL. If you want WSL, send me in the comment section below. I will make a video on it also. But normally, if you want to use without installing anything, if you want to run it on your browser, you can go to this website and click on Arch Linux. See, and then click on Arch Linux. Okay, it will come here, and now you can practice anything you want. So here, let's get into the okay. So now I will get one thing. I'll open my terminal. I forgot to open it. Yeah. Now let's do some practice. Now here, pause the video. As I told, you can copy this link. This is there in the description also. Copy the link and paste it in the new web browser. Okay, a new tab, and you can click on Arch Linux there as I told, and run the virtual Linux machine to practice. So now pause the video, take some time, do these 4 exercises I gave you. Actually 5. Okay. Now I hope you have paused the video, you have did on your own. Now let's get back to the answer. So what the practice says, make a file named myfile.txt and make it open directly in text editor and type how are you, and then read the file. So first of all, let's do this much only. So let's make a file named and it should open directly in text editor. So there are 2 commands, right? Nano and touch, right? So basically nano directly opens in the text editor, however touch doesn't open in the text editor. So we need here nano myfile.txt. Understand? And now enter Now type hello, how are you? Understand? Now we need to save it because that's normal. So Control X, Y, enter. Now read the file. So for reading the file, what command I told you? Cat my file dot txt. Hello, how are you? Now create a new directory named my direct and move my file dot txt into it. Now what command I told you for making a directory? mkdir, right? So for mkdir my direct. Okay, so first of all we did this, and we need to now move. Let's use the mv command for this. mv my file dot txt my direct. Done. ls that hello.txt is no my file txt is no longer there. Now let's see, to confirm, let's see if it is there. It is there in my direct now or not. My direct, my file.txt. Now it is asking to remove the directory. So rm-r. Wait. I told you the command, right? For removing the directory, it's rm-r. Then my direct, and then yes, and done. Yes, done. Now my direct before was there, now it's not there. Understand? So thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. If you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And if you have still any doubts, please go to the comment section and enter your doubt. I will as soon as possible clear your doubt in the comment section below. Thank you.